These are some of the most valuable nickels in the world. Welcome back to Couch Collectibles. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. In today's video, we're looking at some rare Jefferson nickels that are worth money. Don't forget to go check out my other new channel, brand new channel, Couch Gadgets. I will put it in the comments below, and I will also put the couchcollectibles.com link in the comments below where you guys can go get all new coin collecting supplies. Alright, let's hop into it. The first coin we're going to look at here is the 1950D. Now this is definitely a key date coin to look for. They only made a little over 2.6 million of these coins. Now this coin is valuable because of that and because it's got a high grade. It's graded at a mint state 67 with full steps. So if you're not familiar with full steps, that is taking place on the reverse of the Jefferson nickel. Here's an image of that, kind of explaining it. I explained that in my video just a couple days ago, so if you want to go check that out or screenshot this image, feel free to do so. We talk more about full steps and stuff in that video, so go check it out. Now, because of the full steps, because of the high grade, and because of the demand for this coin, since they only made a little over 2.6 million, this Jefferson nickel sold for over $17,000. Now, something that's really interesting you want to look for, this is for the 1949D Jefferson nickel. Now, they made a lot more of these than the 1950. They made a little over 36 million of these, but we want to look for the D over the S mint mark. So you can see that here in the images displayed. You can really see it here on this one. The S is underneath the D mint mark there. So if you want to see your coins up close, your mint marks up close, I have USB coin microscopes available on couchcollectibles.com. Link is always in the comments below. So this Jefferson nickel, it does have a high grade of a mint state 67. It's got that D over the S mint mark. So it's a very high graded coin, very good condition. And this nickel sold for a whopping $32,900. Are you kidding me? Over $30,000 for this Jefferson nickel. Is that not insane or what? All right, moving right along to a 1943. Now these are 35% silver. Now on this date, you want to specifically look at the 3 because there is a 2 underneath the 3. Now, how to tell if you see that line going from the 3, from one side of the 3 to the other, that is part of the 2 that is underneath that 3, believe it or not. You can actually see the bottom, the straight line of the 2 at the bottom there, towards the bottom of the 3. So that is pretty cool. Always be on the lookout for this. This is a very simple one to look for. Now, it is the 1943 over the 1942 date here. So we got the 3 over the 2. Now, this silver nickel here is graded at a mint state 67 with full steps. So we got a lot going on here with this coin. It is a very, very good condition coin. If you have one that's been well circulated and it still has that 3 over the 2, well, you know, it's not going to sell for as much, but it is definitely going to sell if you have that 3 over the 2. Now this nickel here, because of the high grade, it sold for over $16,000. So a $16,000 coin here. Also for the 1943 P mint mark, you want to look for doubling. Here's a couple examples of that. You want to look for doubling on the phrase "In God We Trust," the word liberty, even the star there on the right, bottom right side of the screen. You can see that doubling on all of that. That is known as a double die obverse. Here's an example of doubling on the date 1943 itself. And then we also want to look for doubling on Jefferson's eye there. So you can see that doubling there on his eye also. That is going to give your 1943 Jefferson nickels some value. Now here's one that has that double die obverse, and this one is graded at a mint state 67, so an extremely high graded coin. And this awesome looking nickel, man, it is just in such good condition, pristine condition. This nickel here sold for over $11,500. Now this next one is a really famous coin. It is a 1942 Jefferson nickel. Now this one is actually not the silver version, so this is the non-silver version here. Now in 1942, I discussed that in my other nickel videos. There are silver, there are 35% silver nickels, and then there are non-silver nickels just for the year 1942. Now from 1943 to 1945, they are 35% silver. Now here is the famous D over horizontal D mint mark. So here's a couple examples of that, and here is a coin that has that D over horizontal D mint mark. So this Jefferson nickel here from 1942 sold for over $32,000. It does have the high grade of a mint state 64, and it's got the designation of full steps as well. $32,000. Man, I would love to just find one of these coins. That would be amazing. And then on to the very well-known 1939 Jefferson nickel. Now, if you go to the bank, get boxes of nickels, actually, like the box that I got right here, you can go to the bank, get boxes of nickels, and search for nickels. I guarantee you, you will eventually find some silver nickels. I personally find at least, on average, at least one silver out of each box of nickels. It is $100 a box, so just ask your bank teller, say, hey, can I get a box of nickels? And just be polite, and typically they will give you a box of nickels if they have it. So, for the 1939, look for doubling on the reverse of the coin. You can really see some extreme doubling here on Monticello as well as on 5 cents. So really look for that. Like I said, get you a USB coin microscope. Now here is the 1939 that has the doubled Monticello on it. Now this nickel is graded at a mint state 67 with the full steps again. So it does have a very, very high grade, and that will give it a lot of value. This coin sold for over $20,000. $20,000. So those are some of the most valuable nickels in the world, at least Jefferson nickels. Don't forget to subscribe in the middle, check out the videos to the left of me, that would be amazing. And until tomorrow, I will see you all in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.